Say something.
I was going to come in with the song.
Do whatever you want. We're just playing with you.
You're always playing with me.
We'll never ask anyone what they think. It might not be what you think, and it's irrelevant.
So much of what you've been saying, it just feels like this entire seminar has been for me. Like when Carrie got in here yesterday, that's what I've been thinking. Like, it's just so damn easy.
Yeah.
And I think I've found a process, I've gleaned a process out of when you're always talking about the vortex. All I have to do is just contemplate the existence of my vortex, and I'm right there. Right there. And it feels orgasmic, and it just shoots through me.
We really like it when you come to understandings, because understandings mean you've got the vibrational basis of something. So then everything's richer and fuller in the now. Yes. So now what?
I love the power of that. And I see how I've used that so much throughout my life.
Power to do what?
Just feel good and have whatever I want.
The power to do what in the now? How do you want to apply your power? As you harness this power, or as you tune into this power, what intentionality do you have with the power? How do you want to utilize your power? It's a trick question.
Don't trap me.
It's the power of focus, isn't it? It's the power of discerning the harmony and holding the harmony and intensifying the harmony and allowing the harmony. It's the power to allow the power of the universe to do what it naturally does. It's the power to hold yourself in the stream or in the flow. It's the power to stay in your lane. It's the power of focus, which is the power of not introducing resistance. It's the power of clarity. It's the power of focus. It's the power of knowing where you're at.
All of these seminars that I've been to every single one of these land cruises, both weeks of the first and every one since, and then the cruise in between as well. And I find that I get these, like last year, before Esther mentioned the 4-second glimpses, I had that sitting at the table with my friends, my lovely friends that I'm with today.
One of the things that is very advantageous about a gathering like this, where you are in a same place over a period of time and we are meeting regularly enough, is that we can hone in on what matters and stay there with enough combination of conversations in order to make real difference in what's going on in your vibrational countenance. That's the value of it. As Esther moves about and all of her lovely crew moves with her from city to city to city, it often feels like the same group of people move with them, because the evolution of the questions and the expansion of the message is happening that way. But when you are willing to come together like this and patient enough to stay on a subject long enough, and what do you think the subject is that we have highlighted and defined and that you have come to be one with? What would you say the subject of this seminar is?
The now has been very powerful. Alignment with the now.
The power of now. And what is the power? What is the power?
Allowing your inner being source.
So how do you accomplish this powerful state of being? What's the function? What's the function of achieving and expressing your power? What is it? In a doing sense, what is it?
In a doing sense.
Focus. As you're focusing your power, what is the strongest element of your focus? What is it? What makes focus even possible? How do you know the value or not value, the advantage or disadvantage of your focus?
The way you feel.
Your emotions, the way you feel. And what is everything that you want about? And so, can you feel how in every moment you have it all? Can you feel why all of your power is now? Because all of the elements that matter about anything are all converging right now. Your ability to focus, your ability to know how you're focusing, your ability to feel, and law of attraction applied to whatever you're doing, making it more and more and more, until you could move through life as each moment's building on the next, and you could reach the heightened, evolved mastery that the beasts of your planet have. So now ask yourself how you feel about that. What is it that the beasts of your planet have that you really want to accomplish for yourself? What is it that they possess?
They focus generally.
They're not that interested in what each other think.
Yeah.
They are more interested in what you call their instinct or their intuitive nature. They follow that intuitive nature first and foremost. They don't get together in groups and converse with each other about the behavior. They are born with instinctual behavior that continues to evolve as their species continue to progress through generation after generation. So when you take that aspect that they already have, that mastery of living in that now, that mastery of perceiving their environment, that mastery of knowing who they are, of being one with who they are, of being one with the total essence of who they are, and then you apply to it something that as humans you have that they don't have. And what is that? The ability to focus, the ability to focus with more intentionality, the ability to decipher your contrasting moment, the ability to project into a vortex something that is more specifically for you, so that you are not like the cats of your world who vary to some degree but are much the same. In other words, the species of human, you've come into this experience for the deliciousness of being uniquely you. But in your attempt at being uniquely you, you want to compare yourself to the unique others, and then you lose yourself and you don't be the unique you that you want to be. Imagine what it would be to have lived all of this life and become uniquely you in your vortex, and now to leave this gathering with the mastery of focusing yourself into your lane, into your alignment, so that you are in the receptive mode, and then applying that, allowing the universe to yield to you all of the things that you have been asking for. It's interesting that in all the time that we've been visiting with you, and with some of you it's been quite a while, all of you are aware of what we've been talking about, but this is the thing that interests us most. This is the piece that we want you to take away from this, that is going to serve you specifically more than everything that has led to the platform upon which you are standing. As you are moving forward from this gathering, the understanding of the power of your now and the quest to make now as emotionally good as it can be, with no interest in striving for something more. If you can let the now, just for a little while, give it 1 week. That's all we are really asking of you. Give it 1 week where you are no longer striving. Instead, you are accepting this important thing that almost no one realizes, even though it's been the basis of our conversation for all of these years flowing through Esther. Step 1 and step 3 are different steps. Asking and allowing are completely different vibrations. And so many of you stand wanting to be in your state of allowing while you're still striving. That's the thing that this conversation keeps leading toward. No more striving in step 3. Let the contrast do the striving. It'll do it naturally. You just allow.